everyone, it is time for Nan Yin. I recolored myself for the occasion. What do you think? What do you think? Altered or something like that. Welcome! Sorry for the starting stream scuff as usual. It is what it is. Okay. Let me get out of the way. Okay, this is my look for today. Get used to it. Anyways, welcome everyone! Today we're gonna look at Nan Yin in the test server, the third altered, and she has a DPS. Oh, I need to turn on my disclaimer. Okay, just to put it out there, again, this is preliminary theory crafting. I'm collecting all the initial data that I need to do the calculations and stuff. Which means that yes, the calculations haven't happened yet. And because they haven't happened, I do not want to hear any questions like, hey, is this team better than that team? Is team A better than team B? How worth it are her advancements? How strong is she? How power creep is she? Okay, we're not doing any of that this stream. We're gonna do the numbers. We're setting the groundwork. Feel free to ask me general stuff, but the calculation stuff is, I'm just as clueless as you are. Okay, maybe not as clueless. Maybe I have a little bit of knowledge about, but yeah. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's dive right into it. Okay, so I'll let you guys know on where I am at right now. Is Nan Yin good? Heck if I know, okay? From what I understand, she's pretty broken, okay? But I have plenty of things to dive into. We're not doing any parsing, guys. We're not doing any cactus parsing this stream. If you're looking for cactus parsing, too bad. We're gonna be hitting the cactus, but for different reasons. For collecting multiplier stuff and whatnot. I am grape flavored today, or something like that. No cactus. I mean, we'll use cactus, but we will use it for educational purposes. Why do I look like black hair? Cause Nan Yin has black hair. Okay. Okay. Hey, did you know something cool you could do with Nan Yin? You could draw these giant, oh my god, it's so loud. Get me out, hang on, get me out. You can draw these balls in the air and make them look like booba cause you're 5 years old. Okay. Okay. Let's go over the basics. Let me get you guys up to speed. After I get away from all this freaking noise. Oh, and my thing broke. My thingy broke. Let's turn it off. Let's restart it. Okay, it's a little more quiet now. Okay. Okay, let's get you guys up to speed. And that being said, I haven't looked into things too deeply. I'm pretty fresh at looking at this stuff myself. Okay, Nan Yin's weapon. It's you have a 30% resonance when you're equipping three altered weapons, and then more importantly, okay, for those who have never seen Nan Yin before. Nan Yin, like, I just logged in, I never swapped weapons. She does ultra damage, right? But if I'm on like a frost weapon, and then I go to Nan Yin, now Nan Yin is a frost weapon, okay? But is she really a frost weapon? Like, does she actually count as a frost weapon? I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I haven't tested it. We're gonna test all of those themes. She's not dual element. She's reactive element. So if I'm Volt and I switch to her, now she is Volt as well. Does that make sense? And then about the numbers, for people who have been keeping up with Xian. Okay, this wording is really bad, guys. This wording is really bad. So this says, when the weapon is not deployed, you can inhabit any other weapon, increasing its damage dealt by 1%. So let's say I don't have this equipped. Let's say I'm equipping, I don't know, 0 and I'm a healer, okay? You have this button that says inherit. So now it gets 1% damage. Poggers! Game changer alert! So even when, this is the warehouse buff people have been talking about. Even in the warehouse, you can buff any weapon. I could be playing my Fizz build. Oh, disaster, lag. And I could inhabit, right? I can inhabit one weapon and buff it. Okay, but that being said, hang on, let me make sure I'm not equipping gear. Okay, good. That being said, that's 1% per star. Okay, so if you look at her A1, by the way, I mean, you guys should be able to see that I have not done tested advancements yet. This is one of the last themes I do. Inhabit increases the damage that weapon does by 1%. But that 1% is increased with, hang on, let me close some stuff, I'm kind of lagging. That 1% is increased for every star. See here, the 1 star. For every 1 star you get, inhabit goes up by 1%. So at the very maximum, that's 7% damage. But the other important thing, and guys, watch out, this is worded really badly. But lucky for you, I tested this one already, so I'll fill you in on the juicy deeps, okay? When Purple Bamboo, the name of the weapon, is deployed, the power of darkness inhabits Purple Bamboo, increasing the damage dealt by 9%. So what does that sound like? That sounds like when she's on the field, you get 9% damage, right? So you look here, look at my multiplier. Why do I have a multiplier? I have freaking Fiona. I have freaking Fiona crap on. Wait. Okay, let's turn the trait back off. I need to turn on the trait that I have, so I can turn the trait off. Okay, turn the trait off. So, I attack here and I have a multiplier, so this is obviously a little bigger than 9% because we have the everything else going on. Wait, what matrices are on here? Garbage. But this 9% applies to other weapons as well. Look, my Coco is getting a 115 multiplier. And if I take this off, then now I'm down to a... If it actually wants to freaking update. This game is scuffed. See, now I'm a 105 multiplier. This is just from my relic stats. So that 9% activates for everything and not just Nan Yin. So when Nan Yin is on field, free 9% damage, period. This is base, this is not advancements. I don't have any advancements. But I mean, look at the wording. It says the power of darkness inhabits Purple Bamboo. That makes you think it's only that weapon. A1, we can't ask about A1 yet because I haven't tested it, but this is for the inhabit, which inhabit works in the warehouse. So yeah, I guess that's now the question is, does it increase this 9%? So does this 9% go up to 16%? We will test that last. I always do advancements as the very last thing. And it has to be the last because I need to... Okay, guys. Have you guys seen her kit? How many of you guys have read her kit? I need to test all of this in as much of an isolated environment as possible before I add all these other variables. You guys want to see the kit? Here's the discharge. That's a lot of stuff. Guys, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to test. So, before we do advancements, we figure out the base. We do the base first. Then we do advancements. We do them one at a time. Because once I do advancements, I can't take them away. Unless I beg the admins to take it away. And heck if I'm doing that. Okay. So, guys, I'm giving you some juicy numbers. These actually are juicy numbers that I collected ahead of time, okay? And I just closed down my freaking... I closed out of my freaking Chrome. I need to open it back up. Okay. So, for those that have been paying attention... For those that have been paying attention to previous analyses, you know roughly about how much base DPS different main DPS do. So for example, let me pull up the last few numbers. Zeke with his trait is about 500%. 500% a second from Zeke. Like, I'm talking about just their basic attacks, okay? Nothing else. So let's compare on-field potential, okay? Zeke, 500% a second. Mimi A1 is about 450% a second. Okay, guys, remember these numbers. I'll write it out for you. Actually, I'll draw it out for you because I'm pretty sure half the people probably aren't paying attention anyway. We're gonna draw it in MS Paint. The greatest program ever. Okay. So Zeke with trait, okay, is roughly 500% a second, okay? This is main DPS, solo main DPS. No, on-field combo DPS. Okay, here's their on-field DPS. And this is important, guys. What we're about to go over is important, because, also, I just realized how hard is it to read that freaking chat box in the top right, because there's more text behind it. Hang on, let me fix that real fast. Let me add a color block of some sort and change the transparency. Can I change the transparency? Okay, whatever. I'll just stick this behind the chat box. This should make it easier to read. Okay, there. Now you guys can read the chat box. Okay. I mean, sequential rewards. Are you talking about getting the like dark crystals and stuff? I mean, yes, it'll help you. Whether it's actually worth it is, I mean, Anyways. No, what do you mean Nan Yin doesn't power creep anything? We haven't even gotten there yet, okay? Guys, one at a time. One at a time, guys, okay? One at a time. Mimi, guys. Mimi A1. A1, okay? A1 plus is about for 30%. Se is not a main DPS, so she's completely irrelevant. Ling Han, let's say A5. A5 Ling Han main DPS. Okay, who remembers Ling Han main DPS? Cause I don't. I don't. 140 plus she gets to about 940. So remember, comparing comps is apples and oranges. It's not like, okay, it's not like Frost is twice as strong as Volt. Cause I mean, if all you did was hold left click on Mimi and hold left click on Ling Han, yes, you would actually do twice as much damage. But the thing about Mimi is that her skill does a bajillion damage, right? And that's kind of what makes the difference. 940. It's 785 by itself, but then if you include Crystalline Crack A5, it's, wait, no, sorry, I lied. Wait, it's like 990. It should be like 990. Crystalline Crack A5. Crystalline Crack before A5 would bring you to like 940. Okay, wait, what's the missing element, guys? What element's missing? I forgot. Oh, fire. Sorry, I forgot fire existed. Liu Hua. Her combo auto times 2 hold dodge, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's 583. Okay, and now for the moment you've been waiting for, and this actually means a lot. Okay guys, this means a lot because unlike other altered, she can actually become your other element. Okay, so how much do you think she does, guys? For reference, Lynn was like 1 for 50% a second, and Fiona was like also around that much. Take a wild guess. Throw out some numbers. 800% DPS. So that's quite significant, as you might imagine. This is more okay, so from numbers alone, Nan Yin DPS is a huge increase for Volt, Physical, Flame. Not really for Frost. She doesn't really help Frost that much as a main DPS. How about triple altered? This is just the on-field. Wait, is it not on screen? No, you guys can see the on-field combo DPS. So literally, if you're holding down left mouse button on Zeke, you're doing 500 a second. If you're holding down left mouse button on Mimi, you're doing 430 a second. This is not including any on-field passives and whatnot. Mimi has an on-field passive that will contribute another roughly 2-3% damage over the course of the fight. It's not major, but it is what it is. Yulon is over 1000% already by herself, but I mean that's including her dot that comes from her combo, and a lot of Yulon's DPS comes from her skill. Actually, no, Yulon is like, she's not like always 1000%. It's like, because her combo is like half of a dodge and then half like high damage punching. The high damage punching is like 1000, and then she has a dodge for like a 600, so it kind of balances out. Is she bad for Frost? Okay, sorry, we're gonna get there eventually. Okay, we're gonna get there eventually. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the combo, I guess. So, oops. Okay, so she has ground combos and air combos, as you might imagine. So the optimal combo is 3 autos and then hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Yes, this is an eyesore. Yes, I counted frames on single auto hold, 2 autos hold, 3 auto hold. 3 is the best. And here, fun fact, guys. If you're airborne, the damage of these is actually higher. The animation time is pretty much exactly the same, give or take a frame. I crunched the frames for all of these. The animation time is pretty much the same, but the damage is about 5% higher. So, if you're in the air, it's gonna be a little higher DPS, but of course stamina is a thing, right? So you're gonna run out of stamina. But yeah. So at least it's not just hold attack, right? Oh, if you hold attack, this is what you do. You make this ball. And what can you do with this ball? I don't know, maybe you're at the cactus, you have a bad day, you accidentally fall into oblivion and now you cry, right? Oh no, what do I do? Do I have to do I have to teleport to the plaza and worry about running into other people? No, you can teleport back to your portal. That's right, you can make your own teleports wherever you want. And they will stay there even after you log out. But let's probably put this on somewhere a little more out of the way because this is going to be kind of annoying. If the portals are down there, you can have 2 of them. As you make a second one, the other one will disappear. I mean, there is a teleport over there, but look, guys. Look, there's someone over there! If you guys didn't know, you know, I have some bad social anxiety sometimes. When I'm going out, I will go out of my way to avoid people. Okay, so it's like the same thing. Why go to where the people are when you could go to where the people aren't? Can I put the portal during combat? No, you cannot. You cannot put a portal during combat. You know, you could put the portal in places like, that's annoying for your dailies. Like, you could put it at the one island with the Terra Bear. You could put it, I don't know, figure it out. There's plenty of good places to put it. Is she a pole? I don't know, man. We're gonna get there eventually. There's a lot of numbers we have to go through to figure out. But I'm just gonna say, like, as main DPS potential, especially for those comps that don't have as good main DPS, she's pretty strong. Okay, people keep asking. Guys, stop asking. I don't know where you guys read this from. I don't know where people read A1 is all you need for the buff. But, if you have A1, you get 2% buff. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. 2% from the warehouse, okay? Is 2% worth your, I don't know how much it is, $100, okay? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, guys, you could get 200 cup noodles with that money. What about her matrices? I haven't even looked at them yet. We'll get there. I mean, we could look at it. If anything, matrices are the easiest thing to crunch. You can have me look at a matrix and I can figure out the value just like that. Unless they're percent effects, then there's some extra legwork we have to do. Increase all attack, okay, by up to 25%, so I guess this is just a better Lyra 2-piece. This is like Lyra 2-piece that works in the offhand. So for reference, guys, as a refresher, Fiona Matrix is up to 22% attack, and you have to like proc it, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not exactly annoying. If you don't touch a weapon for 30 seconds, you deserve to lose damage, but you know, it is what it is. So this one's just 25%, and a bonus attack on Void Trace. Oh, it also gives you a charge in combat. Okay, guys, no more of the people who keep saying, "Oh, how dare you do rotation starting with discharge? Why don't you do rotation without discharge?" Yeah, just pull the matrix, 5-head. Just pull the matrix. And then when it's a crit, you get 8 crit damage and 26 final damage. Okay, what? They just keep upping the numbers. This is what? 23. Okay, so like without even doing the math, I'm gonna say this is about a 60%, 65% matrix. Most of the other matrices are about 50 to 60% tops. I mean, 60% in the very high end. This one's easily like a 65. Something like that. And the multiplier groups are the same as Fiona for what it's worth. Does Nan Yin work in triple altered? I mean, what do you mean does she work? She works in any comp, it's just a matter of how good she is. And if you're asking if it's viable, we don't do team comps in this stream. We are figuring out the basics. Oh, it gives buffs depending on the marked weapon stars. Oh, okay. So you get 6%. 6%. I mean, 6% is 6%. If you guys really want to just pull her to rot in the warehouse, it's I mean, yeah, 6%. 6% is 6%, so it depends on how much you care about 6%. Can I show her feet? Sorry? What is the estimated Nan Yin on field? It's 800%. And it's not just like estimated, it's pretty frame perfect calculation, I must say. So it is almost on par with like, it's roughly equivalent to Ling Han hold attack, not including the dodge. But guys, there's something else. This trait, guys, are you ready for this trait? Oh, hang on, my model's dying. Sorry. Okay. Guys, this trait. What the F? 18%, and then for every one non-altered weapon, another 14%. Bruh. So, if I am to give her gifts real fast, let's give her 1,000 of these. No, sorry, she doesn't deserve that much, only 500. Okay. Oh, here's the simulacra, by the way, she's barefoot. Yes, she is barefoot. So she is actually suitable, more than suitable for a main DPS. Guys, that 800% was not including this trait, by the way, okay? So if you include this broken ass trait, let us see. Okay, so let's say we're double frost. Okay, let me go double frost. Oh wait, it has to be a... God dang it! I want to stay in benediction resonance. Is there any weapon that has 2 benediction? I guess not. I guess we'll go balance. 5-head. Okay, first as a control. Let me show you guys as a control. Where's Lynn? Where is Lynn? Okay guys, so as a control, our multiplier is about Like if I do more autos, yeah, it should be about 125. And that's from the 5% from balance and then the 18% from this, okay? And now on Nan Yin, 1.8, guys, cause it's 18% plus 14 plus 14. That is 46 for wait. Is it multiplicative? 1/8 is a little high. Hang on, guys. We gotta figure this out. $178. Cause hang on. 18 and then it can be 1.18 and then the 14% can be additive with each other. God dang it! I accidentally made a ball! Does elemental damage work for physical? What kind of question is that? Of course it does. Oh, Volt has 2 benediction. Wait, that's smart. Let's go, Volt. Take off the funny matrices. Pepper, my beloved! Sorry, okay, I like how we're still Frost, guys. I like how we're still freaking Frost. I mean, it doesn't matter. And don't compare it to Xian. Okay, so we have 18% multiplier and then 14, and we have 9% from the... We have 9% from Nan Yin's passive. So we would expect that to be 109 times 1.18 times 1.28, 164. 164. So without the traits, hang on. If you like the dark theme, I'm glad. Should you use Nan Yin on field over Mimi? On paper, yes, but we will dive into the specifics of that eventually. Oh wait, I'm still Frost. I keep forgetting I'm still Frost. Is there a way for me to... Hang on, I have an idea. Okay. Can I make it altered? Because if I can make it altered, I have a 0 elemental multiplier. No. If I change maps, can I make it go back to 1.0? Cause all the other elements you have bonus stats from relics, but for altered you have 0, so altered makes it a lot easier. I mean, the trait is a massive difference, but I need to find out, is it all additive with each other? Is certain parts of it multiplicative? Etc. Oh, true, I can just swap from Alter to Nan Yin 5-head. Well, too late. I outplayed myself there. Oops. I just realized that the computer sound wasn't on, you guys. You guys can't hear the effects. Not that there's that much sound you're missing out on anyway. I should drink some tea while waiting for it to load. Thank you. You know, I so wanted to fall asleep before stream. Every day I have stream, I feel like I feel like the tired, sleepy attacks. Okay, guys. Now this is where, like, it's ideal to place a portal. Oops, that's not how you do it. What am I doing? Boop. Nice. Okay. Okay, so the multiplier should be an average of 109. So over many hits, it's 109. Okay. And now let's turn on the trait. Let's turn on the trait. And now we should expect 109 times 18. Oh, and my thing broke. God dang it. Okay. 109 times 118 times 128. 164. I need a reset. Okay, it works just as I expected. So the 18% is multiplicative with this, which is additive with itself. So it's 118 and then 14% times 2. So 118, 128, and then the 9%. There are 3 separate multipliers. I go here because it's a lot more comfy here than in Mioria. It's a lot better scenery as well. And I don't like to bully the cactus. That's rude. Guys, stop talking about CN. This is not a CN stream. Okay, so I'll keep a note of this for the trait. Okay, so guys, important. Very important note. Okay, guys. From what I heard from people's cactus testing, okay, they overcooked Nan Yin. She's overcooked, just like that. The damage, the power creep is... Let's just say if this power creep got released as is, it would be a disaster. No, this isn't CN. Lol, okay, I'm not. Okay, bye. Normally power creep is about 5 to 10%. This, from what I've seen, is like, I don't know, 50% plus power creep. From what I've seen. Or it could go even higher than that, okay? So, expect nerfs. This version is gonna get nerfed. Do not expect this version to go to live. It's not even gonna be a ninja nerf, okay? We all know it's coming. For every comp, I don't know. I mean, I'm talking about the ceiling. I'm talking about the DPS ceiling. It's moving up that much. Does every comp move up that much? Who knows? I'm not a cactus gamer, okay? Cactus gamers could probably see. But here. Because we know this is gonna get nerfed. Undoubtedly, guys, just think about the numbers for a second, okay? We haven't even looked at any other part of her kit, and just in terms of main DPS alone, she boasts... Thanks for the sub, Rodrigo. She boasts like a main DPS that's pretty ridiculous. And we have just brushed the surface. Weren't Lynn and Fiona over 35? I mean... Was Fiona 28%? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. I don't think it was that high. But... I mean, she's not even pure DPS. She gives you, like, even when you could... In the warehouse, she could be a 6% buff. And then as long as she's in your team, you have the 9%. Her matrix is busted. as usual, they power creep the matrices. If you guys recall, when Lin got released, her matrices is kind of what made her OP. While Lin by herself wasn't like, I mean, she was strong, but she wasn't like that strong. But her matrices were really strong. Same thing with Fiona. Fiona's matrices a good 10% stronger than any other matrix combination. So, like, if you guys pay attention to my, like, Alex, thanks for the sub. Welcome. If you paid attention to like my max investment versus like Dolphin versus whatever, you will see that certain comps have spikes only at maximum investment because the matrices do a lot. If you have Fiona but you don't have her OP matrices, then Fiona isn't as OP for you. And what makes so many options like close on paper, like, you know, my little comparison boxes, you might see, oh, you could use Frigg instead of Fiona and have 95% or whatever. That's without matrices. Being missing Fiona matrices puts all the other options down a lot more. And Nan Yin is gonna be the same thing. These matrices, just, you don't even need to use much brain power to see this matrix and not realize how much of a notch above all the other matrices they are. Remove this 8% crit damage, remove this extra whatever, it's still stronger than the other choices, okay? It's altered matrices have always been stronger than other matrices. Don't look at me, I'm not the one who picked that. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. So that by itself, that's on top of the 9% guaranteed damage. Like, okay guys, remember, we haven't looked at any other part of her kit. We haven't looked at any of this. We haven't looked at any of this. By this 9% and her matrices alone, you can already tell she's a big notch above other things. That's just how it is. Welcome to TLF. You don't call altered, oops, no damage. I mean, unless you're a physical or flying player and you can only afford to pull one bean, then I don't know. Maybe pull Yan Meow. Yan Meow is cute. At this point of the game, guys. At this point of the game. If you're still pulling for... Oh, I'm lagging. I am lagging. Why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? Okay, fine. No zoom in. Wait, why am I lagging? Why is my GPU dying? God dang it! Hang on. Well, I was gonna zoom in and say, at this point, if you're still playing for meta and not for waifu, heck W. Anyways. Is her 4P as good as main DPS? I mean, her, as you saw, her 2-piece is legit better than Lyra, and yes, you would always use 4-piece of her matrix over 2 and 2, because if you do 2 and 2 with her 2-piece and Lyra 2-piece, you, my friend, are concentrating that attack buff and hitting some big diminishing returns on that. Anyways, it is what it is. Yeah, her 2-piece is unironically stronger than other matrices' 4-piece. I mean, if you have 3 limited matrix sets, then it's whatever. If you're poor, okay, if you're poor like me and can only afford to get some limited matrices, then yes, put the limited matrices on the offhand and throw your good Samir, Shira, Samir, Lyra, whatever you have on your main hand. How about 3 ultra damage? We haven't talked about team comps yet. We are supposed to work on fundamentals, but it's been almost an hour and I haven't exactly gotten around to anything except explaining the basics. But now we're on the same page. So now it's time to look at some numbers. Okay. So guys, over the weekend, I read this, and I rage quit. Cause what the F is this? Guys, what the heck is this? Why does it need to be so long? Let me tell you something that annoys me, guys. You know what annoys me? When there's a needlessly long, unnecessary description for something that doesn't need to be that long. I mean, that was kind of a redundant sentence. But, okay, cause think about it like this. You don't care, guys. This doesn't matter. As a player, you don't need to know this. You don't need to know any of this. You know the one thing you need to know? I mean, the one thing, like, okay. Imagine if I'm writing a guide, okay? In the guide, this is what I'm gonna say. Press discharge. Do damage. Summon a clone that does damage, wow. And based on the element, it does damage in different ways. But it doesn't matter! Press discharge, do damage. Clone does damage, none of your business. No, but you don't need to read it! You don't need to read it, it's useless. AF. Useless AF. But it is what it is. And I have to go through and figure out stuff cause I need to put it in the calculator. Can you control the clone? Yes, but why would you want to? Okay. Okay guys, look, you can summon a clone. Hold the dodge key. Become the clone. Boom, boom, big damage. Press the skill, big damage. Okay, except the damage isn't actually that big. So like, compared to my auto attacks, you might see these attacks and say, wow, these are actually doing big damage, right? Big damage. And you could make the clone kill itself. So you might say that is big damage, but here's the thing with the clone. You know how every other domain 9 weapon has some weapon passive that doesn't scale with any multiplier? That's pretty much the clone, guys. Instead of this blurb of text over here, they put it on the freaking clone. This is your weapon passive, essentially. But it scales off your attack. Does that mean you should stack attack percent to make the clone strong? Why do I lag every time I zoom in? God dang it! Hang on. Why? Why? GPU, why? Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to zoom in for dramatic effect. God dang, that sucks. My computer sucks. But yeah, because the clone damage does not scale, it should not be prioritized. Especially if you have like very built matrices. Does Mimi hold attack kill the clone? That is a good question. Wow, did you see that non-hold attack from Mimi? I bet you've never seen that before. Okay, look, the clone's taking damage. Can we heal it back up? Yes, you can heal your clone. Now, how much damage is the clone doing? Let's look at this clone's damage. So it looks like the clone is actually doing respectable damage, kinda. Like, okay, let's see. It just hit 60k. Okay, that's not bad. It just hit a 90k. But then look at this, okay? And note that I have no multipliers because I'm like literally naked. Okay, I'm literally naked right now. But so the clone's damage, like the more stacked you are, the more irrelevant the clone's damage is. Revelia deals damage to the clone. Guys, hang on, is anyone still gonna be using Revelia after this character's out? Is anyone still gonna be using Revelia? No, she doesn't drain her. She doesn't drain the clone. Guys, stop! No, I'm talking about equipping no gear. Guys, is John YouTube gonna come and demonetize me again? That happened on the Mimi stream, guys. I was talking about how I had no gear equipped and I got demonetized by John YouTube. Whatever. It's not my fault! I'm talking about no gear, you silly goons! Anyways. Could I switch from Nan Yin to Nan Yin from Fiona with an elemental as a third weapon to check the damage type? What do you mean? Wait, what do you want me to test? Speaking of testing, guys, it's been an hour and I need to test. Okay, it's time to test. No more Twitch stream? No, I've been meaning to stream more Twitch. Does Fenrir trigger from the clone HP loss? God, that would be hard to find out. But who's still using Fenrir at this point? No, it won't, guys, it won't. I don't even need to test it. It's because Rubelia's Thorns explicitly say Rubelia's Thorns losing health counts as the player losing health. The clone does not have such a description. Wow, people are following on Twitch. Why are the Twitch notifications on? I'm not judging the character choices. Probably. Take Nan Yin. Okay, fine. I'll take Nan Yin, Fiona, and something else. Switch to Fiona and then Nan. I mean, if you go to Nan Yin from Fiona, it's just gonna be altered. Cause you were just on altered. Whatever you switch from will be that element. If you go Revelia and then go back to Nan Yin, now she's what? Crazy. What else are you supposed to play as a vote main? I have a comp just for you. Submerge, Nemesis, And Cuervo! And here's the tech. You gotta log on with the jetpack and start going like this. Except you have to like put on the male avatar so you go faster, okay? Yeah. Guys, remember this? Who remembers this? Who remembers this crap? Raven, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Okay, anyways, enough with the meme. Enough with the memes. It's time to get back to work. TOF nostalgia. If you know that and you're still playing this game, I give you a pat on the back. Hang in there. Hang in there, friend. We'll get through this together. Now let's take up the male simulacra. Can't have males on the stream, guys. You guys should know, as a VTuber, that's the #1 golden rule. Can't have a male on stream. That would be disaster. You thought the game was dead? Not quite. Not quite. Anyways. So, anyway, to talk about the clone's damage. Because a lot of this focuses on the clone's damage, and I've talked about how the clone damage is not too relevant, but why is my GPU dying? Stop! Stop! Stop dying! That's a demand. I'm dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? What flavors are those bobas? Why is my GPU dying? Stop! 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 Why is my... I tried to do anything and I started lagging. Okay, but the boba flavors are... You have passion fruit, and then peach, and then you have jasmine tea, and then brown sugar milk tea. Guys, I think my computer's a little dusty. I feel like if I undusted it, it might lag less. Might. So maybe I'll go undust it. But I undusted it like a couple months ago. It hasn't been that long, okay? It shouldn't be that dusty. But I don't know. Like, okay, I'm not lagging right now, right? If I try to do anything... Wait. What on earth? Hang on. Hang on, look. When I clicked into VTube Studio, I'm lagging. When I click out, I'm not lagging. What kind of sorcery is this? What kind of sorcery is this? Hey, do you guys like my blue eyes and blue highlights? I think it actually looks pretty good. Maybe I'll keep it like this for a while. Turn off hardware acceleration in my browser. Okay. Turn on or turn off? It's on right now, but all I have open is my freaking spreadsheet, okay? It's VTube Studio and OBS. VTube Studio and OBS. But it shouldn't be making it that bad. Also, I don't think my YouTube notification was working, but Martin, thanks for the super chat. Yes, GPU, please stop. Please stop. This is infuriating. It's not even TOF, guys. It's not even TOF. But TOF certainly doesn't make it any better, I'll tell you that. What was I talking about before? Oh, there's the super chat from 10 years ago. Why is it on the default skin? I set up the... Okay, whatever. I'll have to look at that after. Sorry that it looks so scuffed. Moving on. Oh, okay, I remember. I look straight out of middle school. Straight out of middle school, you say? Okay, how about now? No, now I actually look like a middle schooler. Okay, anyways. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? I forget. Guys, I forget. This is a long day. Sound like preschooler. I don't sound like a preschooler. I've never had anyone in the workplace ever comment on me sounding like a preschooler. Anyways, okay, I remember what we were gonna do. Okay, let's calculate how much damage her clone does. Cause this one is interesting. So I thought, okay, good. You know why this was making me mod earlier, guys? Hang on. TLF, stop killing my GPU! Stop! Hang on, I'm screenshotting this crap. When you open that menu, it starts killing your GPU. So I know how to not kill the GPU, guys. My model is breaking! Stop! Okay. MS Paint, guys. MS Paint, beautiful MS Paint. MS Paint, my beloved. Okay, so you know why this was making... Just turn it off. I have to restart my web browser. Okay, fine, let me turn it off. I have to relaunch my YouTube chat box. Give me a second. And now I need to relaunch my spreadsheet. Okay. Lag test. Yeah, it's still lagging. It's still lagging! Alright guys, can you see this lag? Yes. It's pretty bad. There's a tinge of green. Seems like scuffed green screen to me. Seems like scuffed green screen. I have an idea. Guys, I have an idea. Sorry, immersion break. Glenaro, thanks for How do you say it on YouTube? How do you say it on YouTube? Thanks for the membership. welcome. Okay, now it's a blue. I changed the green screen to a blue screen. And now it's a tinge of blue. But now it's not an obnoxious tinge of green. And thanks for the sub. Welcome. Kirito Senpai asks, when face reveal? You, my friend, are watching a VTuber. This is my face. Okay, let's try to stay on topic for a little moment so I can get anything done during the stream. Wasabi eyes? What the heck does that mean? Wasabi? Guys, I hate wasabi. What do you mean I made your YouTube go from 1080p to 134? Can you get a forehead reveal? I should make a forehead toggle. You guys aren't ready for that. You guys are not ready. Anyways, let us focus for just a moment. So to the right here, you have Nan Yin's clone attacks. As you can see, they do random damage. But, okay, hang on. To go back, I remember seeing some questions about it. You can pretty much think of the clone as a smart servant. That's probably the most accurate way to think about it. And because it's like a smart servant, like the scaling is like a smart servant. It doesn't care about any of the buffs or multipliers you have. It cares about your attack, but that's about it. Void Relief sounds kinda kinky. It doesn't even say what Void Relief is, guys. What does it mean to take a Void Relief? Can be triggered when you take lethal, when the Void Trace takes lethal damage. So I guess it means when you want to untransform. Can she one-shot her enemies? She ain't Zeke. This isn't a lewd stream, guys. This is YouTube, and you have to be extra say-so on YouTube, or else you get demonetized. Not that that was ever a problem for me in the first place, but somehow the YouTube bots got really upset at my Mimi stream. Maybe there was something bad about talking about having no gear equipped while Mimi was on screen. D-Reddit, thanks for becoming a member, Poggers! God, those default notifications look so scuffed, I'm sorry. Anyways, so this is the auto attack. Okay guys, a lot of this makes no sense, but I'm pretty sure this is the auto attack. This is if you take control of the clone. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone else knows better, please correct me. But from my understanding, if you let the clone attack by itself, this is the damage that it does. If you attack, or if you take over the clone, you do this stuff. But since it's not really worth taking over the clone, we're gonna be using this as the damage. the clone stay on field when you switch weapons? Yes. The clone will stay on field and continue to do its own thing. Am I a tooth fairy? I am not a tooth fairy. Thank you very much. So I already looked at this footage earlier, by the way, and the amount of attacks per second is... So the attack cycle, like a whole cycle of the clone's attacks, happens over the course of around 24 seconds. And it's 7 attacks per 24 seconds. So that's 232% a second DPS. 232.5%. That's the average of this number per attack. So that's 232.5 times 0.29167, about 68% a second of non-scalable damage. But there are... Why is my game so laggy? Yes. So what? A3 gives you 50% more on Void Trace. And the matrices. The matrices give another 30% attack. So you could get about 80% more attack on the Void Trace. But the Void Trace doesn't exactly do much to begin with, so don't think about it that much. Guys, what's Furina? Is that Genshin Impact or something? Or is that a TOS character I haven't heard about? Does she heal? No. Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen in the kids anyway. But that being said, I haven't exactly looked at that much. Why are you laughing? I legit don't know. Is it Genshin? Is it food? What? What's a Farina? Am I supposed to look it up? Is it Honkai Star Rail? Okay, I'm looking it up, guys. I'm looking it up on incognito just in case. I don't want to put some G game stuff on my search history. Yeah, it's Genshin Impact. I knew it. What? 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 You guys are comparing me to this? Raw moment. Raw moment, guys. Do I look anything like this? No. Bruh. You guys okay? Are you guys okay? Weirdos, G game players, SMH. SMH! Not even close, guys! Not even close! Are you saying all anime characters look the same? SMH, guys. SMH. Anyways, okay. So we're looking at about 68% DPS for the clone, boosted by about 80% and whatever else boosts the clone's damage. So what else is important? So, that's the clone. But on top of that, whatever element you discharge from will deal a different effect. Now, this this is what I think is stupid, okay? You don't need to have a huge essay. Hey, game developers watching this, okay? More does not mean better. When the whole premise of this is press discharge, do damage. It's not, and then, oh, based on the element, it does something else. But this something else is just damage. That pretty much doesn't change your gameplay in any way. Let me give you guys a TLDR. Frost, do damage. Flame, do damage, but also it's a burn, so this works really well with Faisa. This is how they have to buff Faisa, guys, by adding a huge ass burn. Volt, do damage. And consume the Void Trace's health. So if you don't have Mimi, your clone will die. Guys, other clones won't die, but if you're Volt and you don't have Mimi, your clone is gonna kill itself. Unlucky. And Physical says, don't be bad. Hit the boss. If you don't hit the boss, you're gonna miss procs and you're gonna miss damage. Altered does damage, makes the clone stronger, but the clone is weak to begin with. Oh yeah, but you get a shield on Frost. Frost had so much trouble surviving that they gave you guys an extra shield. No more dying, Frost players. Every time I play Frost and I'm doing like sequential, I'm always like staring at my health hitting 0, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna block the next hit with my extra life from Fiona, and then I have to figure out something to not die to the next attack. Maygi banner when? They should collab with me. Or something. No, it doesn't have to be Mimi A1. Mimi, the Mimi healing is in the base kit, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Never mind, it is A1. Yeah, if you don't have Mimi A1, sucks to be you, your clone is gonna die. And yes, she will buff that passive burn modifier. For those who didn't pay attention, Faisa has a burn effect that basically is as strong as the highest value burn you have. In most comps that was from what? From Lan? But now it was like Lan's burn is like 60%. And this burn was 270%. I mean, okay, infinite Nan Yin clone technically. But here's the thing, guys. You summon a clone every time you discharge. So you get a new... No, every rotation is pretty much 30 seconds maximum. So you're getting a new clone every 30 seconds anyway, so... It is what it is. But... Whether you, decide to keep it alive yourself or... just make a new one in 5-head. It's not like that clone does any damage anyway. Does the clone do more damage and more HP? Yes, it does say it scales up by the same percent of missing health. Which means, technically if it's 1%, it should be doing 99% more damage. But... double damage on something that doesn't do that much damage in the first place is still not that much damage. And this is my Nan Yin form or whatever kind of. See, don't we look similar? Oh my god, my frames. Oh my god, my frames. My frames! My GPU, stop! Sorry. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. Is my thing broken again? Stop, stop, stop. Stop! Maybe that's an idea of what to buy for Black Friday, I guess. So here is the new character! She plays her flute by not even touching it to her mouth. Amazing. She's too cool. Why is it so blurry? Guys, what is this like motion blur? Why do I have like motion blur on so many of my camera? Is that new? Guys, is this new? Wait. Since when is there freaking motion blur? Where is my flute? I don't have a flute, but I can play the recorder. I do not have a recorder, but maybe I should get one. I was yelling at my GPU like it was my roommate, yeah. I can't stand it, it keeps dying! And it's only the stream that's lagging, everything else looks just fine to me. Looks A-okay. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, we need to get some work done. Oh my god, my eyes! Get me out! Oh my god, there's only one channel. There's only one channel. There's too many people here! Oh my god, people are touching the cactus. It's so crowded, I need my peace and quiet. I think that was Fiona's skill. I'll be honest, guys, this character design is... my freaking... my web socket keeps hanging! This character design is a mid out of 10. I don't like the private cactus, it's so buggy! It's so buggy! I have an idea, We'll go to the OG cactus. No, the thing with the private cactus is like some things count as team gameplay and some things don't count as team gameplay, and it'll kind of screw the stuff over. Do I stream on Twitch? Yes. Typically when I play games without... Holy, look how smooth my frames are, guys, look how smooth. Oh, it broke. No! Don't look anymore, I'm fixing it. Okay. I think we're back. Yes, I stream on Twitch and I typically play random games there, and I've been meaning to stream more, guys. I want to stream more. So let's talk about something. When I work on this TOF stuff, I'm putting in more hours than what is reasonable with how much time I have. So you guys might have seen me modding or something, or heard some things, but the TLDR is I'm getting forced to go back to the office for my job, so I have less time, and in general, even not considering that, I've been putting in too many hours for this. Like, when a test server starts, I am typically doing this testing stuff for non-stop for 2 weeks to prepare a video. And I only have like 1 week to chill in between. So I haven't, if you've ever looked at my Twitch, I mean, the fact that people don't even know I stream on Twitch is cause I don't have time. And I want to stream more. So I need to give myself that time. And because of that, I want to cut some details from the videos, so I don't spend 50 hours per video. I say that, but I'm here doing the same crap I've always been doing, so it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I'll probably do the normal format for this video, normal format for Young Meow, and then after that we'll figure it out. Something like that. Anyways, now that we finally have some peace and quiet, what did I want to do? So, hang on, is my chat dead? Oh my god, my chat just froze, guys. Oh my god, guys. I legit thought that my chat just froze. I thought no one was chatting. I thought everyone was just listening intently. I thought everyone was just listening really intently, but it was like 3 minutes, and the chat box didn't move in the chat box I was looking at. So I was thinking, what, did everyone die, or no one has anything to say about that, or? Okay, but now it caught up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Okay, no, we're not dead, we're back. We're so back. But yeah, some people said I was quitting, some people said I was doing this, doing that. But no, I'm still alive. But I'll be completely transparent and say, I haven't had the same motivation as I've had in the past. In part due to all of the stuff and all of my friends quitting and design getting really freaking stale. It is what it is. I'm still here though. Still working on my things. And, you know, okay. Again, to be honest, I was not gonna do the math for Nan Yin. I thought, in order to keep myself from going insane, I am stopping the math here. No more math, no more spreadsheet. I was gonna do the guide and team building stuff and whatnot, and just no math. Cause if you didn't know, out of the 50 hours per video, like more than half of that is legit on the spreadsheet. I have taken entire weeks of work, not actually doing the work, and working on my spreadsheet the whole week long. That's how much work it takes to keep the spreadsheet numbers that accurate. And especially for something like Nan Yin, having numbers, I mean, I still stand by what I've always said. My math is better than the freaking cactus, okay? Cause the thing about cactus, we know this is gonna get nerfed. Ain't no way they leave her in like this. So, with the math, as soon as I see the nerfs, 10 seconds, boom, put in the new numbers, get the new numbers out. I know everything. It's infinite power at my fingertips. But god dang it, guys, it's been a year. It's been a year, guys, of TLF videos, and it takes a lot of time, and I have no free time to do anything like streaming or any other passion pursuit that I have. Speaking of passion, again, it's hard to work on stuff when passion is kind of hinging on a very thin thread. So it is what it is. But that being said, despite my resolve to take it easier on myself, here I am doing the math on the spreadsheet for Nan Yin, cause I can't help myself. I can't help myself, guys! I need help. I legit can't help myself. I can't. I know this is gonna be a crap ton of work. This is also a busy week at work. I'm gonna probably be going into the office tomorrow, but I can't not do the math. Every passing day with the test server open, I feel like I need to work on something, or I feel like I'm not being productive. And like if I feel like the content won't be that good if I don't do the numbers. I don't know, so I feel like I want to do it just for I don't know. I'm just buying time for myself to figure it out, I guess. But yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it a lot this weekend, cause I don't want to feel like I'm giving up on something that I've worked so hard to build up. Cause I started doing this cause of my own curiosity, and to share the passion and help other people also understand the math stuff. But over the year, it's slowly evolved to becoming a chore. And taking a break isn't as easy as just taking a break. Here's the thing with the calculator, guys. If I were to skip Nan Yin in the calculator. Yan Miao rolls around, and I can't do numbers on her because I can't cover the Nan Yin comps. So I have to go. If I wanted to do the math for Yan Miao, I would have to go back and do the math for Nan Yin anyway. And if I was going to do the Nan Yin math anyway, then I might as well have done it when she got out so I can make a video. That is to say, if I ever take a break, if I ever skip a character, I pretty much just give up. There's no going back. I'm not going to skip a character and then have to go back to them after. So I just have to do it or I don't. So until I can figure out 100%, then I'm gonna keep working on it, I guess. And it's not even a matter of releasing it late, cause I don't want to release it late. As a content creator, I know how important it is to get stuff out on time. Nobody will care if it's late. And I mean that as in, if I were to release like a Wingcon video now, okay? How much people still care about Wingcon now? I don't know. Not that many. They probably looked at the cactus videos already by then. Just do TLF without math. But that's the thing! That's the thing! It's like, what the heck do I do if I'm not doing numbers? I know they're gonna nerf this. And numbers are the best way to get understanding, you know, after the nerf. Rip to all the cactus people because good luck figuring out how much number is what after the nerfs. I guarantee you that they're gonna nerf this. So that's the power. That's when math actually really comes in handy. It just takes so much time. It takes so much time. They could buff it as well, you know, in which case cactus numbers still get invalidated. I don't know, guys. I've been mulling this whole weekend thinking about what to do. And I'm just here on obligation that, oh, the test server's up. Guess I'm gonna stream. Right, guess it's time to stream. And 1 week from now will be the time to upload the video. So I better work my butt off this next week to get it out. Can I even get that done? Can I even get it done? Is the real question. In 1 week, ain't no way. Update DPS calc. Updating the DPS calc. It takes 30 hours. It takes most of the time. You know, I've heard that suggestion a few times, and it's like, if I'm gonna spend all the time doing the calculator, I should at least reap the rewards and make the video, right? But I don't know. Tia needs more memes. You know, memes are my specialty. I could definitely do more. I want to do more, but here's the thing. For character analysis, I don't like. I leave my memes to a minimum because I don't want to take away too much from the guide part of it. Bruh, okay. Nobody wants to help with the calculations, guys! There's a reason nobody else in TOF does calculation stuff. It takes too much time! And people have lives, unlike me. The other content creators are streaming other games, they're playing other games, they're doing other things, they're having fun, probably. And then there's me. Only doing TOF crap. Feels bad. When did I stream on Twitch? I do YouTube for scheduled streams. I feel like for random games and whatever, I think Twitch would be better. I don't have life. No, I don't have life. I'm just a potato. Why not multi-stream? Maybe I'll set up multi-stream. Maybe I've been too lazy. And thanks, Nara, for becoming a member. Try different games for fun. Gee, that sounds like a crazy idea. That sounds like a crazy idea. But every time I finish a video, I am so burnt out on everything. All I want to do is just chill for the 1 week that I get to chill. But you know, with Nan Yin, I got 2 weeks to chill. 2 weeks to chill. Because they released the test server 1 week late. So now I have 1 week to do the video, right? Doesn't Nan Yin come out next week on the 21st? How could they? How could they? It's 1 week! They're gonna screw up the balance! They're gonna screw it up! They're gonna make it bad! It's so bad right now. Good luck fixing it, Hada. Good luck. They're giving us 1 freaking week. 1 week to test it. It's gonna be scuffed. It's gonna be scuffed. And the worst of all is I have 1 week to do my stuff. Good luck to me. And I have work to focus on. It's legit not even possible. It's legit not even possible. I am not gonna get this done, guys. I don't even know why we're here right now. I could work all my free hours for the rest of the weekend and probably wouldn't even get done. So, why are we here? Why are we here just to suffer, guys? Guys, wanna play Apex? Guys, can we... Can we play Apex instead? Or some other games? Hey, I've been playing Guild Wars 2 recently. Anyone wanna play? I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today. I'll do this some other time. I'll do this some other time, guys. I'm done. We didn't get anything done today. Oops. Oops. No, I can't stream. I don't think I can stream it, guys. last time I did it. It kind of lagged. Guild Wars 2 is such an old game now, though. Call of Duty. Are we switching to Twitch. I don't know about today. Nice hair, thank you. Let's play Genshin Impact. Great idea, guys. Okay, let's boot it up. I have my C4 clean. I'm ready to play it. No. If there's one game, okay. So I'm okay. I mean, sorry, I can't talk, but so I might be getting a little burnt out, but at least I'm not playing Genshin Impact, right? At least I'm not playing Genshin Impact. Guys, but I will tell you the I will tell you the dark story of what I used to do. Watch out, guys, this is scary. Watch out, guys, this is scary. I used to do Theorycrafting in Kachin Main's Discord for Klee. I used to do Kachin Main's Theorycrafting for Klee. God, was I a clueless soul back then? Was I a clueless soul back then? And now look where we are. Look at us now doing Tower of Fantasy numbers instead. Yeah, I love Klee. Klee is great. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Here, let me there. Is that better? Can you see now? I don't know what you were trying to see, but if you're trying to look at anything besides me in this moment, then I don't know what you're here for. I can't go back to Genshin after all this time, though. I don't know anything anymore. You know, maybe it wasn't that bad. No, it was bad. Back then, people didn't theorycraft elemental reactions and stuff. Like, hey, it was so much more simple. Farina, come back. I'm never swiping on Genshin again, by the way. I don't want to talk about how much I swiped on there before I stopped playing. Densho Theorycrafting. I heard it was really bad, but when I played back in my day, there was no Densho. Get on to some game. Emma Ludwig. Nope, it's a man. Not interested. Please make more clean Theorycrafting. I don't even know half the characters anymore. Waiting for PNW and COA. What the heck is that? PNW. Project. I don't know what it stands for. Do I have the skins? No, because I would have to swipe for them, and I'm not swiping. For fun? For fun? Play for fun? I've never heard of such a ridiculous statement. TOF is limbo, while Genshin is hell. Star Rail is the other hell. Guys, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a capture card and play watermelon game for 20 hours. Why am I so massive? Why not? What do you mean nose, Doko? My nose is right over here. Don't tell me you can't see it. Wait, new MMO? New MMO, is it cute? Is it cute? That's the number one. Guys, why are the sparkles in my eye disappearing at certain angles? Hey, my friend has been trying to get me to play hardcore WoW, but I've never played WoW, and the characters are ugly as heck. FF14... You know, I am an FF14 player. I haven't played much in FF14 for many years. Let me admit something. This weekend, I was so lost for something to do. I didn't want to work on Nan Yin, so I logged into FF14 to join my friends raiding, and I haven't done raids for at least 5 years. I played Uwu. Yes, there's a raid called Uwu. It's an ultimate raid, very hard. But I played it 5 years ago and I got like halfway through it. Well, I joined my friend's party. I inted, like I single-handedly screwed things up like 10 times in 1 hour. I felt like complete freaking garbage. I bet they all hate me and never want to play with me again. It was so bad. I was considering blocking them all on Discord so I don't ever have to face them again. And leaving all the Discords, hiding my head in shame. God, that was bad. That's not fun! I feel like crap! What class do I play? I play Scholar. Especially trying to raid when you're 5 years rusty. 5 years rusty! I haven't played in so long I don't even know what the class does anymore. MMOs are hard to play unless you know life it. That's true. The thing is, I really enjoy MMOs. I really do. It's just... they all freaking suck these days. Farming game. I've played my fair share of farming games. Speaking of which, a game I was playing recently was Core Keeper. It's a sandbox survival game. It's kind of like Terraria meets Stardew Valley. And I had so much fun in it, and I legit I made a spreadsheet in it to optimize my DPS. Even though the combat in that game is like nothing to write home about, and the difficulty is nothing to write home about, I was so into it that I had to make a spreadsheet for myself there. To optimize. That's just my natural what I want to do. Maple Story, no. You play Maple Story, it'll suck your life away. Do I like racing games? I have played racing games before. I used to play this game called Tails Runner, if you heard of it. Do I play Soul Worker? I played Soul Worker on launch. I bought a costume in the cash shop for $20. And I logged out and never logged back in. Have I tried Lost Ark? Yes, but I was smart, okay? Lost Ark happened right after I stopped playing Maple Story 2. I stopped playing Maple Story 2 because it EOS'd, okay? It freaking EOS'd, but you know what? EOS in that game was what needed. It was... I can't talk. It was what was needed to save me from myself. Cause I played 10 ults on that game. Every day, every week, the only thing I looked forward to was I can't wait for weekly reset so I can do raids on my 10 characters and have a 1% chance to roll my gear and get 1% more damage if I'm lucky. And that was all I ever looked forward to, and it was sad AF. God, those were dark times. But then it EOS'd, and I wasn't even sad. I wasn't sad that I had 6 billion mezzos that I never spent, okay? To put that in perspective. I think every $1 is about 5 million. So 3 billion, according to the in-game exchanges, the equivalent of quite a lot of real-life money. But yeah, I wasn't angry or upset. I was like, thank God I'm freaking free. But anyways, I realized how miserable of a time that was. So when Lost Ark came out, I promised myself I would not play PvE, period. I know it's an alt grind fiesta, it's a KMMO, and they're all like that, guys. KMMOs are always the super grindy crap. No, I couldn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not for me. How much can I open my mouth? Like that much. Testing done. Sorry for anyone who came here expecting me to do Nan Yin tests. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be working on stuff, guys. Guys, I'm supposed to be working on stuff, but I can't get myself to work on stuff, and now I don't even want to work on stuff anymore. I want to take a break for the rest of the day, and then I'll work it out for the rest of the week, baby. Just not today. Not today. Not on the stream. I'll do it offline. I can't focus when I'm streaming anyway. Okay, I have to do it offline. I'll work on it offline. I can't do it now. Not now. I'll just chat with you guys if that's okay. if that's okay. If I'm clickbaiting people into thinking I'm doing Nan Yin stuff, here, I should just cover up the screen so you don't think I'm actually doing anything. You know, there's no way There's no way I'm getting this done today. There's actually, I mean, not today. Within the week. No way. But I'll work on stuff as I can. Maybe I'll... Oh god, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I legit don't know. I legit don't know. I have absolutely no clue what I need. I have no clue. Have I watched any good shows? Well, I saw that Attack on Titan. But you asked if I saw any good shows, so no, I haven't. Stop staring into yourselves. Okay, fine. But you don't want to just stare into my eyes like this? Here, how about you can stare into my eyes like this? Oh, oops, that's the toggle. That's the toggle I meant to leave it on. There. You know, I really do like Madoka. I really do like Madoka as a franchise. But... you know... Madoka... was my gateway into gacha games. I stayed the heck around away from gacha games until the Madoka gacha game came out. And then I played it. I dropped like 1k on it. And it yosed. Sad times. What's a good MMO that's not so grindy? I mentioned it earlier, but an MMO that I've been playing with my friends during the downtime, Guild Wars 2. I think Guild Wars 2 is always a good MMO to play in downtime because unlike other MMOs, it doesn't power creep, so you don't have to worry about coming back and everything you have being useless. So I've been having fun with it. Yeah, pretty much every game I've played yosed itself. For better or for worse. Have I tried Goddess of Ass? No, I haven't. It looks a little too lewd for me. Blue Protocol! Okay. How many of you have played PSO2 on release? Or what do you call it? PSO2 NGS. Blue Protocol is pretty much that, but without the urgent quests and without anything remotely endgame. So that's what Blue Protocol is. You will grind, you'll get to max level using on the worst quest system developed ever. And then you'll realize there's nothing to do. Oh, and if you wanna gamble for outfits, good freaking luck. Good freaking luck. It's a scam and a half. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, and then Amazon is censoring everything, so... Oh, sorry! This is the second time you mentioned it, I think. Wuthering Waves. I have my eye on it, but... they ghosted my content creator app. Meaning I didn't get to participate in any of the betas. And until they add me to the content creator program, I'm just missing out. Someone asks me if I've played Blue Protocol. Here, let me find something for you. Give me one moment. Okay guys. Are you ready to see my Blue Protocol character? Can I move this window? Please? Please? Please, it's not locked. Okay. This is my Blue Protocol character with my swimsuit that I gambled for. And I didn't get banned despite me trying to hold hands with people, and every time I tried to hold hands with people, it put the message in English, and they ban people if they're not Japanese, so but I'm not banned, last I checked. Taurus Land, I heard about it a while ago, but I haven't really heard anything since. Oh yeah, this is also the short character model that is getting removed. It's getting removed for the Amazon version. But guys, you see the problem, right? Guys, you see the problem. All the games right now suck. Guys, there's no good games to play. Everyone's playing some other game, and it's like, as a content creator, I want to be working on something. If I'm not working on something, I will go mental boom. I will mental boom if I'm not working on something. So I need something to work on, but every game freaking sucks. Sorry. I'm looking for words. And heck, if I'm ever gonna even think about playing a freaking MiHoYo game, okay? The Grand Blue Relink, yes, I am waiting for Grand Blue Relink, but that's not happening until February, so what do I do until then? When did I last enjoy a game for being a game? I mean, even in these last couple weeks, I've enjoyed playing Guild Wars 2 with my friends. But Guild Wars 2 is such an old game, it's not like a game I would create content on. It's just something to play for fun. I'm not quitting, guys. I'm not quitting. I'm just I'm struggling. What the heck is that username, bruh? Wait, can you change your username on the test server? Nan Yin speech. EOS map. Wow. Project Mugen. I have my eye on that as well. Valorant! And my stream died! My stream died! I'm so done. I am so done. Am I back? Am I back, guys? Am I back? Why did I disconnect? Dead. 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 I'm back. Okay, well, that's the world telling me that, I don't know, sucks to suck. Sorry. Again, apologies to anyone coming in the chat for Nan Yin. I promise I'll try to work on it over the course of the week. A break? I don't have time for a break. Why don't I like MiHoYo games? Simple. 1. The game design freaking sucks. Genshin, 3 years in, the end game is still Spiral Abyss. It's casual AF. And Honkai Star Rail, it looks... The gameplay of it is so potato. And more importantly, MiHoYo sucks. They had a streaming event. And people, they gave like thousands of dollars to the top streamers. And all of the top streamers for the event were, they were bots and view-botted accounts. View-botted accounts with like 10 followers on Twitch got $5,000 reward. When I have friends who actually tried to participate in that, but put in the hours to stream and not even make top 200 as streamers who have grown their viewer base for years. Because MiHoYo just wanted to boost their viewership in Twitch. They don't care if it's bots or not. They don't even care to filter out the stuff from the event. It's embarrassing. That just shows what kind of company they are. Twitter and Reddit PvP is the real endgame in G-game. True. That is true. A nice dark hair. It's cause it's like Nan Yin. Come on, you guys have more friends than I do, probably. My crew is dead AF. Yeah, it was almost all stream bots during the stream event. It was pathetic, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I don't just like the MMO grind. I can appreciate cute casual games, but MiHoYo ain't it. The G game fandom, oh my god, it gives me cancer. Paid stream box. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, the people organizing the event could, you know, not give $5,000 to someone who's view bombing, right? Be careful getting cancelled. Yo mama. Nika stream when it's a cute and casual game. I was never able to get into it. Isn't it called Goddess of Ass for a reason? Guys, am I gonna get demonetized for saying that? But thanks Kagamune for the super chat. It's probably gonna appear super delayed for some reason. There it is. Reverse 1999. I kind of missed the boat on that one already. Cause it just didn't stand out to me as something I would like. Yes, I get it that it's the flavor of the month gacha, and almost every other TOF creator has at least tried it. And I haven't. It's a family-friendly game. Again, the Genshin community legit review bombed other gacha games to complain about their own anniversary. Feels bad. There was once a time when I got together with my friends and said, hey, let's mine ores in each other's worlds. And then I would after that proceed to run to every box, every little interactable to get like these white artifacts for XP. Cause I'm like, hey, it's technically saving resin, so it's efficient to do. And then after like a little bit, I realized how stupid that was. Imagine doing that. They review bombed Google Classroom. Nice. Audible Night, you did have for so long in the beginning. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad I'm not alone. I need to find something to do, guys. Or should I be working on Nan Yin? Guys, okay. I am going to be screwed if I don't start working on this stuff like ASAP. I don't know what to do. I think I'm screwed either way. Even if this was a normal sized character, which it's not, cause it's an altered, so it's like twice as much work. Ain't no way it's happening in 1 week. Hey, optimization is fun, okay? Optimization is a lot of fun. But here's the thing. there's not that many people interested in the deep optimization and TOF stuff these days. Not like there were a year ago. Yo, tier list, guys. Let's do a tier list, guys. I have an idea. Let's do a tier list. The title is so clickbait. I should change the title. How do I change the YouTube stream title? Nope, too bad you're getting clickbaited. If anyone clicks it, I'm sorry. We're not doing Nan Yin not anymore. Okay, hang on. Let me open a TOF tier list maker. Stop! Oh my god, these tier list makers are so out of date. They're so out of date. I need to find a... Hang on. Up to date my butt! This does not even have Fiona in it! On YouTube Studio. Okay, hang on. Let's go to YouTube Studio. No, whatever. I would have to change the thumbnail as well. Okay, whatever. Let me just let's find the tier list. Okay. Okay, this one is a little more up to date. Okay, this one, it has up to Mimi. Okay, guys, it's tier list time. Let me set up the thing. Okay, guys, are you ready for this tier list? But it's a tier list with a twist. Okay, this is... Hang on, let me make a new text. Comic Sans. This is a tier list on the gameplay design of characters, not including the execution. Oops, wrong thing. So what does that mean? That means that something like... Okay, by gameplay design, I say a good character is a character that brought about unique mechanics and unique and fun gameplay, changes in gameplay that make the game, you know, more interesting, more diverse. But this is not including the execution, because some themes have like a cool concept but a really bad execution. For example, Umi, right? Umi, her premise is you have to charge up her meter, and then you have to and then you gotta do huge DPS for a short period of time, but then you have to charge it up. But because of how she was designed, it was pretty much you have to use Lyra or Janana to charge her up. But again, the concept is cool, and she has her own unique design in that she has like that little magic stick in the UI element. So I think that's S tier, cause that's probably one of the more unique designs that we've gotten. Okay, next, let's just go down the list. Shiro has a huge burst skill, and the main DPS combo is pretty standard otherwise. I think I like her. As a biased physical main, I do appreciate how like there is room for a number of different matrix builds, like Huma Matrix. Huma Matrix would be really good for Shiro's burst, but just mediocre for just DPS. So by having some diversity, we'll give her a solid B. Okay, Lin. We're going in order, in just one at a time. Lin. So she is kind of a set it and forget it character, but did slightly different themes based on your element, based on your resonance. Did she add anything exciting or new to gameplay? Absolutely not. She was the most boring ass design, and yet it was so OP, so that's unfortunate. I'm talking about combat, by the way, not any like movement utility. Okay, Mimi. Guys, you all know where Mimi is gonna go. In terms of depth of gameplay, what does Mimi bring to the table? Absolutely nothing. Hold attack gameplay. Yeah, that's about it. There's no lower tier. Okay, Lyra. She was also hold attack gameplay, but at least you have the benediction that saves her and makes her a little more unique. As a DPS, I would put her in D, but as a healer, I put her in B. She has potential for tanking purposes, I guess, but the gameplay depth is just non-existent. Lyra A? You're leaning towards A? I mean, I guess. Like, you have to dodge to group up the mobs yourself. Because nowadays, everything groups up automatically. Okay, guys. Saki Bua. No matter how much you want to say Saki players are coping, Saki is easiest S. In terms of depth of gameplay, there were complete playstyles that Saki enabled. She was so powerful and so versatile, they had to specifically add anti-synergy for her. And you can play her as a tank. So that's just icing on the cake. Okay. Fiona! Guys, Fiona. I would say in a DPS comp, Fiona is like a D. It's just like Lyn. You press the button and you forget it. You could say she added unique skills you could pick, but okay, let's be real. There's only one set of skills you're gonna pick, and that's the best one. But for healer, the idea of tethering and superpowering one person, I think that's a cool concept. So I'll give her a B. Okay, Claudia. We're not talking about movement tech. So this is just Claudia and her gameplay. What she brought to gameplay. She's extremely linear. All you do is discharge, skill, and switch out. Easy D tier. Easy D tier. Okay, guys. Cobalt B. Cobalt B. In terms of design, aside from the execution being complete ass, okay? Like, forget how bad the advancement design was and just think of like a maxed out Cobalt. The kit design, I mean the concept of switching in, doing a huge burst skill, and then having to dodge on your other characters to maintain the dodge. I think there's definitely some depth of gameplay there that other characters don't have. So I'm leaning on putting her in... Is she an A? No, she's a B. She's a B. Okay. Coco Ritter. As a healer, her design is basic at best. Guys, we're not talking about visual design. This is not a waifu tier list. This is like a game design. What did they add to the table tier list? Coco? Yeah, C for Coco, I agree. Okay, Icarus, Mr. Femboy. Where do we put Icarus? I will say that the gameplay he provides to Frost teams is definitely unique, but it's forced AF. It's forced as heck in all the comps that make him work. But at least you can play him in Benediction and, you know, he's actually pretty good there. But is it really depth of gameplay to hit a boss with a yo-yo once and then him doing nothing after? Not really. I think that's a B. Okay. Real Hua. Real Hua. She does a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, she's just your generic on-field DPS. Nothing special going, easy D tier. Adds nothing in terms of new design. Zeke. What kind of interesting design does he add? He executes stuff. That's about it. Since execution is not in play, I mean like execution as in like how it's done. Like, we all know, anyone who plays Zeke knows that he's... Sorry, Mean Gene. Many Mean Gene players know how clunky he is to play, but clunkiness aside, at least he has something new going for him. So we'll give him a C. The signs, I mean, but here's the thing. If you do the right rotation, the symbols don't matter. You have all the symbols anyway for Liu Hua's skill. It's not depth of gameplay. You're never explicitly thinking, oh, I need to generate this character and generate that. So, yeah, it doesn't add any depth. Next, Tian-Wan. Okay, guys, this isn't interesting. Fine, okay, we'll put her in C. We'll put her in C. She's not too one-dimensional. Yeah, at least her combo is a little more interesting. Tian-Wan, aside from, like, of course, numbers balance, like, imagine, like, on paper, the concept of high risk, high reward. We all know that he was high risk to mid reward, but the precedent of his gameplay and how it rewarded you, I think definitely is S. Again, this isn't taking into account how scuffed the implementation was. We're talking about like the premise of the design. No, someone asked, Coco not B for high healing factor. This is not a tier list of how good things are. This is a tier list of character gameplay design. So like S tier means they bring a lot of new interesting mechanics to the book. Okay, let me make some more text. Actually, never mind, because that would be annoying to do. Okay, what's this? Rubilia. Wait, is this Rubilia? I think that's Rubilia. Okay, so Rubilia, I think her concept of summoning things and then bursting them down for damage is interesting. But we all know that she was just made to be... a Fenrir slave. And thus didn't really add much new. But actually, let's put her in B tier. B for Rubilia, cause at least she introduced a lot of super sweaty and new rotations. Okay, Fenrir. Oh boy. I think with Fenrir, she's definitely one of the more interesting DPS to play. And has a lot of variety in her kit and what she could do. I think, and because of like how her A1 works, I think that's really cool. And playing Fenrir definitely feels a lot different than playing a lot of other themes. Definitely really fun to play. I've been a Fenrir fan. Okay, Genono. Genono was one of my most anticipated physical characters back in the day. But what kind of gameplay does she bring to the table? She was the start of this. D. Easy D tier. She added the most boring gameplay. Zero interaction, zero rain. Free hyper body, free shield, just hold down the left mouse button, put down the lawnmower, tentacle go slap, 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 slap. And then, yeah. It was a step down. Like, did it feel easier to play than Lyra, of course. It had more quality of life, but it was so much more dull and so much more boring. Okay, Tsubasa. Oh boy. Oh boy. She had, on paper, one of the strongest main DPS potentials at the start of the game. And having to buff constantly gave her, made her an interesting character and one of the first characters that could actually buff other characters. I would give her a solid B. Okay, Nemesis. Nemesis. I think as a pure healer and also being able to function well in DPS teams, I definitely put her in A. She's very versatile and adds a lot to gameplay. Especially in the early days when your Samir ran out of endurance, you would actually go Nemesis to dump your dodge attacks for DPS, especially in Bygone, because Nemesis was 50% boosted. So she would actually be a DPS that you would swap to just for the dodges. Okay, what's next? Is this Frigg? Guys, this is Frigg, right? Frigg. Frigg definitely has some interesting design going on for her with the dot. Like, remember you could use Huma Matrix on Frigg for main DPS Frigg, or you could just use like Samir Shiro for more general purpose. I think Frigg definitely was one of the more unique DPS. I think that would be an A. Definitely not an S. Nothing game-changing, but decent design. Alice. So her skill, it doesn't add anything, like aside from, you know, just damage to Frost. Like, does Alice have synergy? Yes. Was Alice really relevant in her time? Yes. But does that make her well designed? No. But you had to do the hold attack, the whatever, in the rotation to generate, to proc her dot. So, you know, that was slightly interesting. B. Bylene. Dodge attack for Grievous. Cool early game support. Actually interactive. C. C tier. Cause that's all she does. Hammer Girl. Actually a very legit tank. If you've cheesed high tier over Origin of War, you know. S? Yeah, definitely S. Definitely unique kit. Added some of the most unique gameplay. Oh, and like in terms of her kit design in itself, no other character is like it. Okay, Echo. I'm tempted to give Echo like an A or a B. Cause for those who didn't know, Echo's A1, it gives your team an attack buff on Shatter. She was one of the first accessible early game buffers. But that being said, she didn't really have anything going outside of that. Okay, Pepper. As waifu as she is, I don't think Pepper really adds too much to gameplay at all. I'll give her a C. Hilda. Hilda's trait adds more gameplay than herself. She's fun for memes, but that's about it. The concept was interesting though, putting down a turret. Okay. Huma S. This is... I don't even need to talk about why Huma's S. The design of the kit to have like a shield that you can swap to an axe and be able to do tanky stuff that scales with your HP and then switch to DPS. I think really cool design. Really cool design. Annabella. She had an interesting design, but the way that it ended up being is that you just use her dodge attacks and everything else is useless. And because of that, she falls in the D category. No, she doesn't nail the sniper fantasy. There's no reason to scope in outside of super niche situations. I would want to scope in and shoot stuff like a real sniper, but it's not exactly what you would think for a sniper, right? Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed playing Annabella. I pulled for her, and I played her in my scuffed flame teams, and I had a blast. But that being said, gameplay not too deep. Okay, Crawl. Crawl is an A. We all know the kind of unique gameplay he brought. Actually, I think he's an S, unfortunately. Not even just thinking about the crow drill, okay? No, even without, okay? Crow main DPS was actually relevant for quite a long time. Getting backstabs, I think, is a good, cool mechanic that other DPS just don't have. Like, if you can't get backstabs, she's ass. Back then, if you could get backstabs consistently, she'd be amazing. So there'd really be, like, it would promote people to run a tank, so you could have someone hold aggro so you could get backstabs. On top of that, his skill gives a Volt debuff, so he can be used for team support as well. And his discharge was extremely bursty as well, and leading to some interesting playstyles. Okay, next. King. So, as much as I like to meme on how King was every clickbait tier list put King as S tier back in the day in terms of power. But you know what? King is S tier in terms of design. His identity between his kit and his matrices, it's a clear identity and a clear playstyle. He shatters shields and applies a huge dot, okay? And his discharge is great for clearing through packs of mobs, and his matrix kind of really reinforces the "you want to switch to me when you want to shatter" vibe that he had. So he actually had a really solid and unique bow in a team. One-dimensional gameplay, but it's unique gameplay that other characters don't have. So it's a lot more reactive gameplay. I mean, if the matrices change the gameplay, then yes, but for most of these characters, it doesn't. Yeah, he was designed before, a coherent team comp and rotation was even thought about. But that's why TOF 1.0 holds such a special place in our hearts, because nowadays it's just do rotation. Don't care about anything else. Back then, you had to really think. You had to really think and see what you're fighting and react. I have not seen Revi's design at all, so I can't comment on that. Okay, Meryl. She spins, she traps your teammates, and she has a big damage skill. I think Meryl was definitely on the more interesting side of things to play. I wouldn't call her incredible design. Actually, I'm gonna move King to A. I don't think King was as S. She's definitely A though. I think Meryl is also an A. I don't think Meryl's gameplay is unique enough to put her in S. She's not Kuma, she's not Saki, okay? She doesn't have that depth of mechanics. She is cool to play, but not on the same level. Wait, why is Saki here again, bruh? Okay, Ruby. Ruby. I think the idea of detonating burns is really cool. I think the bouncing your cube back and forth is really cool. But we all know how poorly executed she was. But again, execution out of the picture, I think her design-wise, definitely a strong A. Okay, Zero. Zero, one of the most unique healer kits in the game. Definitely put him on S tier. Any healer who plays Zero knows how cool it feels to when you proc when you get that invuln off right when you need to. From what was easily one of the most underwhelming healers at A0 feels incredible in current TOF when almost everyone has a maxed. Okay, Samir. How interesting was Samir's gameplay? D? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Who is the first S? Umi. Okay, Yuan. Yuan is easily the best designed Domain 9 character in terms of gameplay uniqueness. I would put her at a solid A. A, maybe S. S. Yeah, let's give her S. Because she has two forms, and the martial artist form has so much min-max you could do. If we had Lincoln, guys, Lincoln is the easiest D of my life. And last but not least, Lon. In terms of both tanking and DPS, I think DPS... Sorry, for DPS I have to give her a D. But for tanking, I'll bump her up to a B. As DPS, it doesn't really add anything special aside from the ammo consumption, which is just whatever. Tanking is more interesting, but still doesn't add too much unique gameplay. Okay, and that's it for the tier list. Tier list of game design and what was cool design and what was not. And yes, Saki is my arch nemesis of how long I've spent in the calculator. But it is what it is. Faisa would be D. Easy D for Faisa. Because there's nothing to play with her. The only thing she ever does with her life is press skill, leave, that's it. Not even discharge. Unfortunately, most of the recent characters have pretty much been misses in terms of design. She has cool animations, but we're not talking about visual design. I think her visual design is downright beautiful, but gameplay-wise, dog. D for dog. It's really bad. Nan Yin, I guess this is supposed to be a Nan Yin video, so Nan Yin. It's too early for me to say, but I think the fact that she could take on a DPS in any team probably puts her at like A, because it opens a lot of doors. But I'll have to see. She might just be really boring. She might be a C tier. Because technically, none of the rest of her kit is actually interactive at all. We'll have to see as I do my testing. Okay, that was fun. That was fun, guys. I feel a bit better. That we gotta chill a bit and talk about this again. I'm deeply sorry for letting myself get derailed so much in this stream. I'll try to get caught up, but over the course of the week, I'll try to not push it too hard. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, we're definitely missing some weapons, but I couldn't find any tier lists that had all of them. I'm glad you guys had fun. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna wrap things up for now and chill for the rest of the night. I need to chill. I need to chill a bit. And then we'll try to get back to it with a fresh mind tomorrow. So guys, if you want to chat with me about Nan Yin or whatever math or anything else, or play games maybe, guys, if you guys want to play games with me, I'm probably gonna play Guild Wars 2 after going offline. If anyone wants to come or something, join my Discord and you can chat with me there. Have I watched Attack on Titan last episode? I did. I didn't think it was incredible, but I didn't think it was bad either. Anyways, join Discord, guys. Join Discord, and I will catch you guys another time. And I'm sorry. I'll try to pull it together. Good night, everyone.